Uh, Name is Ike Johnstone. Right now we're at the Bill Pickett Riding Academy, located on West River Drive in Montgomery, Fairmount Park, Philadelphia.
And what is the significance of Belmont Stables here?
Belmont Stable was built to be a police stable back in the 30s. Matter of fact, 1936. It was to house the Fairmount Park guards, mounted guards. And they moved out of here about 1930. And we moved in. The building was practically vacant during that period of time between 1970. I moved in 96. So it was practically vacant during that, for that period of time. We moved in here to start a youth program to work with the youth, primarily in the Temple area. And that's where it all, because I spent 30-some years of my life in Temple. I have 4 kids, they all graduated from Temple. So it was started to, like, as far as I'm concerned, to give back to Temple and to the kids in that area,
Right. What do you think the connection is between horses and improving confidence?
Well, horses will teach us a lot about ourselves, and it teaches, for example, there are 3 human emotions that are incompatible with communicating with a horse. It's anger, fear, and patience. If you have any anger in you, the horse is going to pick it up and you're not going to be able to communicate with the horse. So it teaches how to control your anger. Same thing with fear. If you have this fear running through you, they'll pick that up and you're not going to be able to communicate. So once you learn that you cannot communicate with this animal, if those 3 things are present, then you learn to get rid of those 3 things. So that's how it helps you.
Do you remember the first time you got up on a horse? Can you remember?
Yes. My first experience with a horse when we were young, I think I was about 6 or 7, and I'm from the Harrisburg area. A guy used to come around with a pony, and go around the neighborhood taking pictures, right? So while he was out in the neighborhood taking pictures, he used to park his trailer to near our house. So I used to go peep in the trailer, and I was so fascinated saying to myself, a horse used to be in there, right on down to building a stall next to my house, and didn't even have a horse, So I think like with most kids though, we're all fascinated about horses, and that's what started it. But getting involved with it with my kids, my wife we was all sitting around the table talking about what could we do with our kids as a family. So my wife said, she always liked horses. Well, I always had this little thing for horses, so I went out and bought one. And it was one of the best purchases I ever made. It brought us closer together, and like I said, the time we spent with that horse, and I'm sure it had a lot to do with my kids' self-confidence, built up their whole self-esteem and all that thing. And one of the things I'm most proud of is the fact they all got their degrees, and not only got them, they're 4.0. I don't know, I think that's the thing that I really enjoy is seeing these kids when they come in, they scared to death. By the time they leave and there's smiles on their face, and that's what keeps me going. You give yourself away, good things will happen to you. Because if you're used to giving things away, then somebody makes sure you keep on giving things, giving things to give away.